What Johnny did in Korea wouldn't have been possible without the help he had on the ground. If Hank hadn't been there when the police showed up multiple times, I'm telling you, this would have ended a lot sooner. Had it just been Johnny alone, he'd have been shut down early on. Now, let me say this clearly. This is my message to the judge. This goes out to the prosecution, too. If you don't release me, Donald Trump will. I'm telling you straight up. And when Johnny Somali runs for president of the party, tell me, what did I really do that was so wrong? So just because my friend messed up, I'm supposed to turn my back on him. Right now, both Johnny Somali and Hanku are in deeper trouble than ever. Hanku's caught up in all of Johnny's legal mess, and he's broke, asking people for money just to get by. And to make things worse, even more clips are spreading. Videos of Johnny being blatantly disrespectful toward the South Korean judge and authorities. If these reach officials before his court date, it's going to be even worse for both Johnny and Hank. That's the reason these clips are catching fire right now. We've got a lot of new developments, so let's break them down. You already know Johnny and Hank are in serious trouble. Johnny's trial is coming up, and every single piece of evidence is stacked against him. If he pleads guilty, he's going to face the consequences. There's no way out. There's too much proof. The victim has also submitted a petition to the court, which means the judge is now placing a lot of weight on the victim's side. That makes it far more likely Johnny will receive the harshest possible sentence. According to Legal Mindset, everything Johnny did happened in Korea, and Hanku's name keeps surfacing in the mix. Without Hanku, none of this would have gone down the way it did. So it's only fair that Hanku be held fully responsible too. Legal Mindset made it clear, Johnny wouldn't have gotten away with anything without backup from people in Korea. If he didn't have support locally, there's no way he could have gone this far. He would have been stopped, shut down, arrested, no question. And when the police showed up on multiple occasions, if Hank hadn't been there, it all would have ended earlier. No Hank, no Johnny running wild. But Hank was there, and his presence actually made things easier for Johnny. Not only that, but he was also advising Johnny legally. As I've said before in my videos, Hanku carries full responsibility here. Johnny's not from Korea. He doesn't know the laws or the boundaries. But Hanku? He's local. He knew exactly what was legal and what wasn't. Yet, he still encouraged Johnny and even helped him out. So yes, Johnny may have done the crime, but Hanku was a key enabler. It's not just Johnny who's shady. Hanku's just as involved. If the South Korean authorities only go after Somali and let Hanku off the hook, that wouldn't be justice. That's just my take. What do you think? Let me know. Meanwhile, more footage keeps surfacing online from both Korea and Japan, showing Johnny mocking judges and officials. If those videos land in the judge's hands before trial, you can bet it's going to influence their decision. Johnny has been taunting Japan, disrespecting Korean authorities, even laughing at the whole system. Open quote. You know what I gotta do for these Koreans? Let me do one thing for these Koreans. They wanna lock me up? I got a surprise. I'm leaving this here. Hold on. I got a prank. They think they can beat me? Real? Beat Johnny Somali? Y'all not beating? Look, Takashima Island? Nah, Japan owns that. I'm telling you, Japan owns the island, and they'll come back for Korea. This message is for the J. This is for the prosecution. If you don't release me, Donald Trump will. I'm telling you right now. And when I run for party president, close quote, if that's not grounds for punishment, I don't know what is. If Korea's justice system doesn't act on this, it sends the wrong message. Clearly, the authorities are already set on punishing Johnny no matter what. Their Discord conversations got leaked. The victim has formally filed a petition. So now the judge is looking to deliver the toughest penalty possible. But now Hanku's also in a tight spot. According to leaks, he's desperate, saying he's in serious trouble and trying to find a lawyer. Both of them, Johnny and Hank, are drowning in this mess. Hank's broke, banned from his gym, and struggling. He's being rejected everywhere, maybe even by his own school soon. Check out this video where Hank looks completely down and out. Legal Mindset says Hank's situation is going downhill fast. Open quote, Hank, you see him? That's him. He says, I need someone to help me out financially. I'm in a terrible spot right now with all this legal nonsense. I said, oh, really? Looked up his name and boom, found 40 NEETs. NEETs means people not in school, not working. not in training, basically shut-ins. Close quote. Once, Hank was challenging authorities. Now South Korea is turning its back on him. People everywhere are rejecting him. He's lost all respect in his own country. You remember what he said before? He claimed South Korea was punishing him. Watch the clip. It's not some random moment. Even I'm shocked at how far this has gone. Despite everything, Hank's still willing to help Johnny, broke or not. He says he'll even hire a lawyer to fight all the prosecutors going after Somali. In a way, I respect that loyalty. Maybe it's to his friend, maybe to someone more. But it's only making things worse for Hank. He shows zero regret, and honestly, I don't even recognize him anymore. I get why people are mad at Ramsey too, kind of. Still, I'm not afraid to say my name. I'm Ramsey. I stand by what I said. What exactly did I do? Why are they coming after me? Open quote. They're gonna clip this. Watch your words. I know. Let me say it. Okay. I'm not trying to start drama. Let me speak. What did I do that was so wrong? Just because my friend slipped up, I should abandon him? Isn't loyalty about standing by someone even when things get hard? And now I'm getting punished by Korea too? Close quote. Honestly, I believe Hanku deserves this fallout. What he did is arguably worse than Johnny's actions. He's a Korean citizen. Yet he openly insulted his own country. How can someone do that and expect any sympathy? He should face full consequences. I believe the South Korean government needs to act soon. If he keeps getting rejected from every space he's part of, maybe he'll finally learn his lesson. That's my view. What's yours? Let me know. And it's not just my opinion. I've got the proof. Hanku insulted South Korea publicly. Just listen to what he said. Open quote. Korea shouldn't be independent from China or the US because it'd be poor. They can't afford to turn either into an enemy. Their best move is to stay aligned with America militarily and work with China economically. Close quote. Those disrespectful statements matter. There's strong evidence against him. South Korean authorities and the public should make sure Hanku is held responsible. And right now, things between Johnny and Hanku are only getting worse. But given their reckless mindset, they might still think they'll come out fine. Unless the justice system really looks at everything these two have done, they might never get the maximum punishment. And if they're only fined, they'll just pay it off, begging their fan base for money like they're already doing. So tell me, what's your take on this? Do you think Johnny Somali's going to get out of this mess soon or not? Let me know.